Bibliophiles of the internet, my name is Adri and today I'm here to share a few of my most anticipated Latinx releases for 2021. I don't really have a reason for this. I know you don't need any more books on your TBR. I know I don't, but I love books and I love Latinx books, so let's just get into it. Before I do though, I should clarify that when I say Latinx books, for the purposes of this video, I mean books that are about Latinx characters as written by Latinx authors. First up, really the driving force behind this video, I guess, is 1500 Miles from the Sun by Johnny Garzavilla. I've already had the privilege of reading this and it's one of my new favorite books. It comes out on June 8th from Skyscape and it's about Julian Luna, a queer Mexican-American teenager who's a senior in high school and he's dying to get out of Texas, but first he has to graduate in one piece. When he gets drunk at a party, he drafts and sends a very impulsive tweet that basically outs himself on the internet, and while he's trying to figure out how to navigate the reactions of his family and friends, his very cute Twitter crush slides into his DMs. Listen to me, Smalls. I fucking love this book with all my heart. It's such a special, beautiful, necessary love story that centers the absolute sweetest and most fulfilling long-distance romance ever. It's funny, it's romantic, it's tender, it touches on realistic issues that queer Latinx people face, but it's also a powerful story about love and resilience. I cannot go on a tangent about this book because I will never stop, but this is me officially begging you to please do yourself a favor and pre-order this book. Next, I'm super excited about Ceci Rios and the Desert of Souls by Kayla Rivera. This comes out on April 13th from HarperCollins Children's Books. It's a middle grade fantasy about Ceci Rios, who lives in Tierra del Sol, a remote town in Devil's Alley where powerful spirits known as criaturas sometimes break free and roam the desert. Even though Ceci is fascinated by the criaturas, it's common knowledge that the only humans who can capture and control criaturas are brujas, and brujeria is strictly forbidden. When Ceci's older sister is kidnapped by a powerful and dangerous criatura known as El Sombreron, Ceci will have to become a bruja herself and hide her quest to save her sister from her family, from the town, and from the other brujas. I love middle grade fantasy, full stop, but when you tell me I can have a middle grade fantasy that has a Latinx inspired world and magic system, how can I possibly resist? Then you know I had to talk about Carolina de Robertes, and she does have a new book coming out this year which is called The President and the Frog. This comes out on August 3rd from Knopf Publishing Group. There's not much information about it yet, so I don't quite know what genre it falls into, possibly historical fiction, possibly magical realism, we don't know yet. But it's about this former president of an unnamed Latin American country, and the story is about him receiving a journalist in his home and telling them about his legacy and the circumstances that threaten democracy around the world. Apparently he has a storied legacy as a revolutionary. He was held in prison and solitary confinement, and he's finally coming clean about those long-held secrets. And while he was in solitary confinement, the only one who spoke back to him when he talked about revolution was a loudmouth frog. I'm intrigued, I'm fascinated, I don't need to know anything else. All you have to say is written by Carolina de Robertes and I'm all in. Fucking sign me up. Say less. Now, Silvia Moreno Garcia is gonna have quite a year in 2021. Some new releases, some re-releases, but I want to talk about Velvet is the Night. It's her newest historical noir mystery thriller that comes out on August 27th from Del Rey. It's set in 1970s Mexico City, and the main character, Maite, escapes all the protests and political unrest in her city by getting lost in romance. Her neighbor, Leonora, is a beautiful art student who lives a life of excitement and romance, and Maite often watches her enviously from the sidelines, until the day that Leonora disappears under very mysterious circumstances. Maite finds herself searching for the missing woman and diving deeper into her neighbor's secret life, but little does she know, a shadowy figure serving a crime boss is also searching for Leonora, and he becomes more and more intrigued with Maite as he observes her from a distance. We've got crime lords, we've got political turmoil, we've got mystery, we've got hitmen and Russian spies. I literally have no idea where this book is gonna go, but I know it's gonna get buck wild, and you will never catch me doubting Silvia's work. The last book I want to mention is Hola Papi, How to Come Out in a Walmart Parking Lot and Other Life Lessons by John Paul Brammer. This also comes out on June 8th from Simon & Schuster, and JP is a very well-known queer Latinx writer and advice columnist on the internet. Hola Papi is his memoir where he explores what it was like growing up as a queer biracial Latinx person, how he made his name as an advice columnist, and how he longs to be the Cheryl Strayed for all young queer folks everywhere, and of course he approaches it with humor as with everything he does. JP is one of my favorite people on the internet and a premium fucking follow, if I may say so myself, and when I heard that he was coming out with a book about his life and his career, I was so psyched. I actually have an arc of this book and I cannot wait to read it. There are so many more Latinx releases I didn't get to mention. There's Oculta by Maya Montaigne, there's Our Way Back to Always by Nina Moreno, there's The Mirror Season by A.M. Macklemore, which is coming out very very soon. There's also a new Mercy Suarez book coming out this year, I'm pretty sure, which I'm really excited about, among many, many more. But you know, I gave you some YA, some middle grade, some genre fiction, some nonfiction. I feel like I'm leaving you in a pretty good place. In the comments down below, let me know if any of these books are on your radar as well, or let me know what are some of your most anticipated Latinx new releases. But that's everything I had to share for today, so until next time, educate yourself, be kind to yourself, take care of yourself, and I will catch you on the flip side of the page.